Hey, welcome to the Mormon Truth Videos Gospel Topics Hub website now. Just put it up and it's a work in progress. I'm going to read what I got on the home page and I'll do a separate video on the other page that I've got up now, so keep checking back and see what we got here. So the address is going to be Mormon Truth Videos Gospel Topics Hub.weebly.com. Being a subdomain on Weebly, that keeps it free, so maybe it'll last as long as the world. Okay, so I'll just read what it says here because it's self-explanatory. Welcome to Mormon Truth Videos Gospel Topics Hub, your resource to get straight to the cold hard facts on Mormonism. This website will be a work in progress and should go up between Christmas and New Year's Eve 2017. Arranged by topic, you will find documented content on historical and scriptural issues relative to assessing the facts pertinent to evaluating authenticity and authority claims of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This site will organize the many videos I've published on YouTube, along with subject summaries, various documentation, and links, enabling you to quickly cut through the sophisticated doublespeak found on apologetic pages, which typically confuse and skirt the issues while they ignore relevant scripture and history, as is typically the case in the Gospel Topics essays on LDS.org, which are reviewed and evaluated in detail on videos located on or linked to my YouTube channels, known as the Dodger Game channel and the Mormon Truth Videos channel, which were created to provide an easy way to communicate a great deal of information regarding Mormonism and the mechanisms used to keep members of the church from discovering the true history and ever-evolving teachings of Mormonism. Find additional pages in the drop-down menu under the More tab. So that's kind of upper right hand to navigate to other pages at this point at least. Okay. So here I got this little intro video that I put up here, about 11 minutes or something. I put that on that's on the Mormon Truth Videos, and it's actually, I got it private right now just because I didn't want to do it too soon. Alright, next video on here, Discover the Truth of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So, it's a pretty extensive video. Next one, Discover the Truth of the Restored Gospel of Jesus Christ. So I got 3 full-sized looking here, and this one proves some things through the scriptures. So these are some of the ones that I think are, very informative. And for some reason, I'm seeing a blank right there, and I don't know why. Yeah, maybe I got an error. Got to fix. Okay, unveiling the mystery of true Mormon history. Oh, okay. So in desktop mode, it looks a little different. I'll show what it looks like, just for fun here. Actually, that wasn't the way to get to it. Never mind. I'll just leave it here in not desktop mode for simplicity. So now we get to the next section here. Right? We're doing it right here. Yeah, so we get through those videos. So I got, about 9 or 10 posted there. And in the desktop mode, they're small, so smaller, but you can turn them into full size. Okay, desktop mode isn't available in this browser. That's available in Puffin. So anyway, this is the mobile view here. Why the Lord needed Joseph Smith to restore plain and precious truths, etc. So that's another one of the videos that I've got in there. And like I said, the layout on the desktop format's kind of interesting, I guess. So here, the next thing I got here says sections, chapters, and subjects. Introduction, Restoring a Stairway to Heaven. That's my first one. And so we've got that one up, and I'll do a separate video on what's in there. That way, if you want to be lazy and not read this stuff, it's a way to see what's going on here first. But I do would like people to come over here because I'm going to have resources up here. So let's continue. Israel's God calls the magician's apprentice. The evolving theology of Mormonism from the unchanging, eternal gods. By their works ye shall know them. Examining LDS scriptures, and we're going to go through those, with documentation on things. The Book of Mormon, the Book of Abraham, the Joseph Smith translation of the Bible, the lectures on faith and the King Follett discourse. The Book of Commandments becomes the Book of Doctrine and Covenants. The profile of a prophet, priest, and king. And if anybody's familiar with the talk by U.B. Brown, one of the apostles a long time ago, I guess, for some of you. He had a rather famous talk. You can watch it on YouTube called Profile of a Prophet. So, the ancient mystery schools through Templars and Masonry to Danites and Luciferian endowments. Cult mind control in the kingdoms of Satan and Yahweh, or the Tetragrammaton basically there. All along the Watchtower, from Zion to Xenu, CTR, and MK Ultralight. Coercive persuasion is God's method of rescuing lost sheep, because Jesus wants you for a mind control slave. I mean disciple. Women, whiskey, and wine, and a few dozen more women. And it says notes and links. Okay. So now here I got this little video that was a little bit humorous, where I did a bunch of voice impressions. The Awakening of Elder Gullible from Beaver City and Punjab. So, it's kind of a little bit of a satire that I did all the voices on. And let you do some thinking about the word of wisdom and whatever you want to call the pluralistic relationships thing that some people call polygamy and polyandry or concubinage. Okay, the next one's priesthood. Who's got the priesthood? Next, real reasons for race issues in the LDS Church. Hiding in plain sight. Temples without tans require priesthood bans. The Canaanites and the Prince Hall Freemasons. Israelites and Manifest Destiny doctrine. Okay. Next, how divine is or consistent is the word of wisdom? History, health, and revelations versus Methodist teachings and the temperance movement. Okay, the first vision that no one ever heard about. The paw prints of a copycat and fingerprints of fraud. Origins of the Book of Mormon, the Temple Endowment, the Danites, the spiritual wife system, the Order of Enoch, and the Law of Consecration. Emanuel Swedenborg's doctrines of pre-existence and 3 degrees of glory make it into Mormonism. The Word of Wisdom, the Book of Abraham, the Kinderhook plates, the Greek Psalter, and the Disorderly Glass Looker. Mark Hoffman and the Salamander Papers, the Bogus Business, Banking Fraud in Kirtland, Counterfeiting in Nauvoo. The first vision that never was. So, you can probably get some hints from the titles that I have some different or expanded views on certain issues, especially regarding the unseen world and Freemasonry and how certain things came to be, because the church likes to frame the way the arguments are done through their apologetics and the correlated lesson materials, and most people fall into the framework wherein the church wants the arguments to be, because they're hiding things that are much more damaging than the way they are actually argued. Alright. A couple videos now here. So we got the latest first vision one I did, which basically, has some stuff that I'd already had in some later, but so it's kind of a bigger, more comprehensive one. Mormons, JWs, and Seventh-day Adventists all claim to be God's one true church. Okay, this is the number 1 video I had for the year. Mormon WikiLeaks on Bruce R. McConkey's whatever. Mormon WikiLeaks on Bruce R. McConkey corroborate Mormon truth. Whatever I had to say about priesthood ban and stuff. So that got the most views and the most time. Plural marriage among the Latter-day Saints. Oh, and by the way, so thanks to Ryan McKnight for releasing those things on WikiLeaks, and I originally posted that stuff on Reddit, but I've gotten kicked off of that. Anyway, yeah, Ryan will be pleased to know that you were involved with the #1 video of the year for me. Alright, plural marriage among the Latter-day Saints, myths, morals, and misogyny among the Latter-day Saints, or something like that. I can't see the whole title in here, but there was a 2-part, and they were reasonably, brief. They were like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Okay, so that's what I got up here so far on the home page, and so I'll see if I can do links actually from the all those topics or subjects or chapters or sub-chapters, whatever. Hey, come on. I didn't have any English classes after 8th grade, so I try to organize things as best I can. I think the material in will be pretty good, as I think I give a lot of good information on the videos, so it'll be a take and a resource that you haven't quite had. And this first video kind of talks about it, the introductory video, if you want to listen to that. Yeah, it looks like that. It's down here, there it is. That's only about 11 minutes, so it talks a little bit about that. And see you in the next video. I'm going to do one on the restoring the stairway to heaven. See you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And go over there, and I'll have I'll get a comments or something going on here. And this will be a really good resource so that you can find out the answers that you need more effectively. From the Dodger Game, Mormon Truth Videos. Ciao.